All right, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the other side of rock bottom. I'm Kathy, and if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. It truly means a lot to me. If you will, please take a second to subscribe, like, share, and comment. It helps get this message out to people who need it the most. Today, I'm going to read chapter 7 from my book, Lessons Life Taught Me Simple Truths Learned the Hard Way. And this one right here, when people show you who they are, believe them. This one, life had to teach me more than once. Because if you're anything like me, you did not miss the signs, you saw them, but you gave the benefit of the doubt, made excuses, hoped things would be different. You saw who they really were, but you believed who you wanted them to be. And life taught me something really hard. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. So if you've ever ignored your gut or overlooked the truth because someone you cared for, this one is for you, so let's get into it. Another lesson life taught me is one that took me longer than I care to admit to learn. And it's this: people will show you who they are. And when they do, believe them. Now, that sounds simple, but in real life, it's often not that easy. Because when we care about someone, we sometimes see who we hope they are instead of who they actually are. We see their potential. We see the good moments. We see who they could be. But life eventually teaches us that potential and reality are not always the same thing. There have been times in my life when someone showed me their true character very early on. Maybe it was how they treated other people. Maybe it was dishonesty. Maybe it was manipulation, disrespect, or selfish behavior. And in those moments, a little voice inside me would notice it. But instead of trusting what I was seeing, I would explain it away, make excuses. I'd say things like, maybe they didn't mean it that way, or maybe they were just having a bad day, or maybe if I give them one more chance, things will change. Sometimes grace and patience are important in relationships, but life eventually taught me the difference between extending grace and ignoring patterns. When someone shows you a pattern of behavior, that pattern is information. For a long time, I believed that if I just loved somebody enough, things would eventually improve. I believed people would become the version of themselves I hoped they could be. But the truth is, people can only change when they decide they want to change. And hoping someone will become someone different doesn't make it happen. Ignoring patterns doesn't make them disappear. Now I understand something life had to show me more than once. Patterns tell the truth. Not promises, not apologies, and not intentions. Patterns. Anyone can say the right words. Anyone can make promises. But consistent behavior reveals who someone really is. When someone repeatedly shows dishonesty, chaos, disrespect, or manipulation, those behaviors are telling you something very important. And believing what you see can protect your peace, your energy, and your well being. When evaluating relationships in your life, try paying attention to patterns instead of just the words. Ask yourself, what behaviors do I consistently see? Does this person's actions match their words? How do I feel after spending time with them? Healthy relationships are built on trust, respect, and consistency. And when someone consistently shows you who they are, believing that reality allows you to make wiser decisions moving forward. So, if you will, take a minute if you have a chance and answer in the comments below these questions. I will put them in the description. So, first, think about a time when someone showed you warning signs early in a relationship or situation. What did you notice? Did you trust what you saw at the time? Or did you explain it away? And why? What patterns of behavior are most important to you in healthy relationships? Examples might include honesty, kindness, reliability, or respect. Are there any relationships in your life right now where you may need to pay closer attention to patterns rather than promises? So, listen, life taught me that believing what people show you is not about being cynical, it's about being wise. Not everyone who enters your life will stay forever, but paying attention to who people truly are can help you protect the peace and stability you're working so hard to build. So I don't know about y'all, but this one hit. Because if I'm being honest, I didn't miss the warning signs. I felt it. We felt them. We saw them, didn't we? And we didn't trust ourselves. That is where the lesson is. Life taught me that trusting yourself is just as important as understanding others. Because when someone shows you patterns, actions, behaviors, that is the truth. Not their words, not their potential, not who you hope they'll become. I'd love to hear from you guys. So if you will, like I said, drop comments for me. If this message meant something to you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with somebody who might need to hear it. That's how we get this message out to more people who need it. You can find the book, a copy of my book description, book link in the description below. And listen, if money's tight, I get it. Message me and I will send you absolutely free via email a PDF copy. No one should miss something that could help. And if you're looking for support, we offer free daily recovery meetings through the other side of rock bottom. Morning meditation, midday motivation, and our evening meeting. And you're always welcome. Look for the link and join information in the description. So listen, guys, thanks for being here. And remember, the truth will always show itself. The question is whether we're willing to accept it. Y'all have a great day.
Are you terrified to face tomorrow? Some mornings feel impossible. But even in the darkest moments, hope is closer than you think. You're not alone. There's hope. Written by Kathy Simmons, a certified recovery coach, Welcome to Recovery is your powerful guide to reclaiming your life. With real stories, practical tools, and compassionate insight, this book lights the way, one page at a time. Whether you're beginning, recommitting, or supporting someone through recovery, find hope, clarity, and strength within these pages. Step into your new chapter. Welcome to Recovery. Take the first step. Get your copy of Welcome to Recovery today and begin your journey to hope.